Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stacking Perpetrator here. Today's video, I'm doing a series of videos. Sitting down, I have time. I'm just doing a bunch of them, so I have them to put out for you. Let's get my last VAM that I found out of the way, and then other videos I'll get into what's in the box. Today we're going to look at a 1888. This is a Philadelphia. There's no mint mark. Just a 1888. What makes this special? Let me go and get her out of the flip. This is a VAM 7A. It is on the Hot 50 list. So here again, I cherry picked another Morgan that is on the Hot 50 list. This is like number 3 or number 4. And then I have a top 100, and I have a super elite CD 25. I have 2 of those 87s. If you saw my other video, or it depends if I have it released. Let's bring the scope out, lay it down, slide it around. It is the 1888. Flip it over to the reverse. It is a Philadelphia. Now we show you what makes it a what is that, 7A on the Hot 50 list. And what we're going to do is we're going to start right here on the G and God, and you can probably see it standing out like a sore thumb. But if you look right, I get the pointer. Where's the pointer at? If you look right there, you'll see where it's a high point inside between the top part of the G and this other part right there. You can see it, and then you see all this bumpy stuff, bumpy looking lines down here in the bottom of the G. This was a die class, a pitted die, and that's what caused those. Some of the other markers. Do we have the line coming up? I think there's a line coming up from the N, but the main focal is the G. You can see all that just looks like crud inside the G. Raised metal and stuff. It was the pitted die. But around the eye and between the I and the N, there's more pitting. And the pitting runs through the O, a little bit in the we, and then another marker is, you can see it right there on the R. Get right up here. You see that little line where my pointer is? That little line right there is like a secondary marker. And then there's just some more roughness from the die pitting. And then we'll move down right here between the eagle's neck and his wing. Get my pointer back in. A couple of lines, file lines right there. And then, hold on, I'm using one of my plastic sheets, so the coin's not dragging on the metal on it. Another key marker is, you see this file line in his tail feathers right there. And then, I don't know if I can get a better focus. Maybe I need more light. Let me see if I can get more light on this. Where's my dial for the light? I found it earlier. Oh, here it is. Oh, some more light. Where are we at? Yeah, where was I? Was I showing you that line right there? And then it actually runs over here too. Let's see if I can get. Sometimes you got to turn these at an angle. see everything. There it is. There it is. It comes back out over right about there. Right about there. And then there's a second one. You can see. Oh. Where's my pointer? Come on. There's a secondary line below that first one, which is right there, and it runs through to over here. I said in other videos, I will leave a link to VAM World. And then there's a, should be, one of these had a spike on the arrow. Yeah, that was another coin. I found so many of these VAMs, it's hard to keep up with what's going on with them. Then there's some other stuff down in the bow on either side. There's some more of the pitting that happens in here. It happens a little bit inside the bow. And where's my pointer? And a little bit right here. And then, was there anything else? No, that was it. That was it on this one. But the key marker for this one is the G, the way that looks. And then the line at the R. Those are your key markers. And then you just buzz down to the tail, and you'll see those difile lines that run through the tail right there. And there's another one down here. The lower one is a lot fainter. It's a little harder to see. I don't know if I can back it up a little bit to see it. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see that the upper one is real strong. You can see where it's right there at right there, and then it runs through to right there, and then the other one, yeah, it's showing up a little better now. Right there, and it comes through over here, but it's real close to the bow or to his leg. But that's the key markers. So get this scope out of the way. Get it back in the flip. So there she is. 1888. Philadelphia. VAM 7A Hot 50 list. Let me know what you think down below. I'm going to add this to the box. I'll let you know if and when I do send these off, and then I'll let you know if I do send them off. I'll let you know when I get them back, and we'll see what kind of grades we get, and make sure they attributed it. Some of them they don't attribute, but hot 50s and top 100s and stuff like that, they should attribute those. So we'll put her in the box. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have 2 in slabs. One's a peace dollar, so I should have the 8. So it just depends on if I want to get the membership to send off to get them graded. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. We'll see you in another video.